A reading from the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 41, Death. O death, how bitter the thought of you for someone at peace among possessions, leisured and prosperous in every way, and still strong enough to enjoy a good meal. O death, how welcome is your sentence to one in want and weakened in strength, worn out with age and 1,000 worries, resentful and devoid of any will to carry on. Do not dread death's sentence. Remember those who went before and those who will come after. This is the sentence passed on all living creatures by the Lord. So why object to what seems good to the Most High? Whether your life lasts 10 or 100 or 1,000 years, there is no scale of life in Hades. The fate of the wicked. Hateful offspring are the children of sinners who frequent the haunts of the godless. The inheritance of sinners' children is doomed to perish. Shame hangs over their posterity. Children blame a godless father for the reproach he has brought on them. Alas for you, the godless, who have forsaken the law of God Most High. When you were born to be cursed, and when you die, that curse will be your portion. All that comes from earth returns to earth, so too the wicked proceed from curse to destruction. Mourning concerns only the bodies of the dead, but the worthless name of sinners will be blotted out. Be careful of your reputation, for it will last you longer than 1,000 treasuries of gold. A good life lasts a fixed number of days, but a good reputation lasts forever. A sense of shame. Keep my instructions and be at peace, my children. Wisdom hidden away and treasure unseen, what use is either of these? Better someone who hides his folly than one who hides his wisdom. Pay attention to my words. Not every kind of shame is right to harbor, nor is every situation approved by all in good faith. Be ashamed before father and mother of sexual immorality, and before prince or potentate of telling lies, before judge or magistrate of wrongdoing, and before the assembly of the people of lawlessness, before your companion and your friend of injustice, before the neighborhood you live in of theft, of breaking an oath or agreement, of leaning elbows on the table, of being ungracious when giving or receiving, of ignoring those who greet you, of gazing at a loose woman, of repulsing your fellow countryman, of misappropriating another's portion or gift, of paying court to another man's wife, of making advances to his servant girl, and do not go near her bed, of saying abusive words to friends. Do not follow up a gift with a taunt, of repeating everything you hear, and of betraying confidences. Then you will know what true shame is, and you will find favor with everyone. The word of the Lord. A reading from the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 42. The following things you should not be ashamed of, and do not sin from fear of what others think. Do not be ashamed of the law of the Most High or of the covenant, of a verdict that acquits the godless, of keeping accounts with a partner and with traveling companions, of settling property on your friends, of being accurate over scales and weights, of making small and large profits, of gaining from commercial transactions, of disciplining your children strictly, of lashing a wicked slave till you draw blood. With an interfering wife, it is as well to use your seal, and where there are many hands, lock things up. Whatever stores you issue, do it by number and weight, spendings and takings, put everything in writing. Do not be ashamed to correct a stupid person or a fool, or an old dotard who bickers with young people. Then you will show yourself really educated and win the approval of everyone. The cares of a father over his daughter. Unknown to her, a daughter keeps her father awake. The worry she gives him drives away his sleep. In her youth, in case she never married, in case she should be disliked. As a virgin, in case she should be defiled and found with child in her father's house. Having a husband in case she goes astray. Married, in case she should be sterile. Your daughter is headstrong? Keep a sharp lookout, that she does not make you the laughing stock of your enemies, the talk of the town, the object of common gossip, and put you to public shame. The danger of women. Do not stare at any person for good looks. Do not sit down with women, for a moth comes out of clothes, and woman's spite out of woman. Better a man's spite than a woman's kindness. A woman gives rise to shame and reproach. Praise of creation. God's knowledge and control. Next, I call to mind the works of the Lord and tell of what I have seen. By the words of the Lord, his works come into being. The shining sun looks down on all things, and the work of the Lord is full of his glory. The Lord has not granted the holy ones the power to tell of all his marvels, which the Almighty Lord has solidly constructed for the universe to stand firm in his glory. He has fathomed both the abyss and the human heart, and seen into their devious ways, for the Most High knows all there is to know, and sees the signs of the times. He declares what is past and what will be, and reveals the trend of hidden things. Not a thought escapes him, not a single word is hidden from him. He has embellished the magnificent works of his wisdom. He is from everlasting to everlasting. Nothing can be added to him, nothing taken away. He needs no one's advice. How lovely all his works, how dazzling to the eye. They all live and last forever, and whatever the circumstances, all obey. All things go in pairs by opposites. He has not made anything imperfect. One thing complements the excellence of another. Who could ever grow tired of gazing at his glory? The word of the Lord.